In Capernaum, heroes are called the ancient name, Magnolia.
Magnolia?
Magonolia the Movie, January 12th at Estate 101, Movie Town, Caribbean Cinemas 8.
Listen to me, you know, when you see a trailer and you could recognize faces, it's local actors, we're seeing, you know, places that you recognize in the country, you feel happy because you realize that the film industry, it's up and running, the creatives, they are moving forward. Regardless of whatever challenges might be in their way, they're going forward to tell their stories. Lots of special effects in that one. And it's really a spin-off from what we would have experienced last year when we had our guests in studio with us. It's Magnolia the Movie. Release date was yesterday, the 12th. Make sure let's go out and support. It's important because with that support, we're able to now see the metrics, see that the numbers are moving, and it's encouragement for other filmmakers to go forward. And it gives also the, you know, movie towns and all these establishments, they recognize that, yes, you know, local filmmakers deserve a space within the space, if you know what I'm saying, right? So we want to welcome, inside the Mind Your Business segment, Ansel Harris, the owner of Ville Ventures Films. He's here with us yet again. Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
And Magnolia herself is here with us, Aliyah Raghunath Maharaj. Her character name in the show is Rachel. And of course, you're here with me this morning. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Let me start firstly, Ansel. Since our conversation last year where you would have come forward with, that was more like a series. You've now been able to to transition into a feature film.
Yes.
What's the duration of the film and how long it took for everything to come together?
Right, so the duration is about approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes, right? And we actually began filming this the week before COVID lockdown.
Serious?
Yes.
Wow.
So it was a Sunday, and we had the actors and stuff, and we filmed the scene. And when we planned to say, well, okay, we're gonna do next Sunday, next weekend, we're gonna shoot, then the government announced that the country was going into lockdown, and that lockdown lasted 3 months. And so within that 3 months, we was still planning, writing, stuff like that. When the country opened back up, we resumed filming. And then from that filming was the mask mandate, social distancing, from the 10 people to 5 people. So we just had to find ways how to work around it, how to condense the crew and still, you know, make the story effective.
I mean, doing the movie in itself was a movie?
Yeah.
You know, in a sense, doing the movie was a movie because you're telling me there's a movie in itself because that is rest, start, and stop. And, you know, and as an actor, how do you keep yourself motivated? I mean, obviously, start and stop. You have to, you know, obviously, you know, learn your lines. Then I know there are sessions where you meet with other actors and rehearse. I mean, that probably would have, you had to probably dig deep.
Yeah, I did. The way I keep myself motivated is that I see the vision of the team. I mean, we're not funded. Everything is from out of pocket. Everything is based on our passion to create something that has never really been created before. And of course, we always see media from, you know, Hollywood, Europe, stuff like that. But when it comes to local productions, it's never it's not a big deal, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do something different, create something different, and show our skills, show our talent. So I am motivated by the passion of the team and their vision and their desire to make this work.
Well said. I want to bring Ansel back in because I've recognized via the trailer it seems to be more within the sci-fi vein, this movie.
Yes.
I mean, obviously we can't do the spoilers and sell out the entire plot, but is action, it's love,
Yes.
what are some of the major themes you're touching on here?
So the main thing about it is that it's a film for our target audience are kids, teens, young adults. I mean, everybody could watch at it, but it's a journey of her character, Magonolia. She's going to school, she's dealing with bullying, peer pressure. She have these superpowers. She's trying to figure out how to control them, what to do, answers, searching for answers, and she decided, I want to be this hero, but it have challenges within the whole mix of things. So we touch on a lot of topics for this whole movie.
I'm seeing at least via the trailer, Memorial Park have made a Memorial Park. It looked like Breezy Pines. I'm not too sure. What are some of the
Locations?
locations we used and more challenging locations?
Okay, so we had like Memorial Park, we shot Trin City, a couple of places in South. One of the challenging parts was actually real cool is that we had a storyline where we're showing characters from a different planet. So what we needed to do was to get a location to look like it's a planet. So we was like looking around, and we actually got a sand quarry. And so the sand quarry looks like it's not in Trinidad, you know? So that was one of the challenging aspects, but when we got the location, it was easy to put into place.
Excellent. Yeah. What was the chemistry like on set with the other actors?
It was good. We did a lot of rehearsals online. So the vibe was different, of course, practicing online in the night on Zoom, rehearsing our lines together, and then coming on set and doing basically the same thing. But I think all the actors, we mesh well. I think so. Yeah, we have a good chemistry, and we help out each other when it is, you know, somebody is struggling with a line or what you call it, facial expression, things like that. So we all kind of pull each other up.
Were there like lots of giggles and stuff? Because you know sometimes when the giggles get into the room, it's kind of hard to get that focus.
I remember there's a particular scene. I was supposed to be sad or something, but I just couldn't stop laughing. And I'm supposed to be sad, so I kind of struggle with that.
It was so much fun. I think one of the touching moments for us is when the scene when the trailer started, where the girl was talking to her. She was actually pregnant that time.
Yes.
And
not me.
Yeah, not
my
the girl. Yeah, the co-star. Yeah,
okay,
the co-star.
Right,
so she was pregnant at the time, and so she was like, "Hey, I want to finish the scene. I want to finish the scene before." She was basically 2 months before she going to make a child, right? Wow. 2 months before.
That's commitment.
Right, and she was like, "She want to finish. She want to finish." So we have to be like, "No, okay, how we going to hide her belly?" And we was like, hey, we'll give you a hoodie. Give you a hoodie and the camera will pan.
Okay.
So but it was fun. It was fun. You know, we had we learned a lot from being on set, you know, interacting with the actors and stuff like that.
Walk me through now, Ansel, the business of it. Okay, movie's done. You would have gone through all the challenges, you know, start and stop, the lockdown, but it's done now.
Yeah.
When going to these cinema houses, these institutions where people go in, I recognize they said Estate 101, they do the kind of drive-in scenario now, of course Movie Town, which is a major player in the game. How do the conversations go with those establishments to get your movie inside?
Right. It was actually cool though. Caribbean Cinemas 8, I would say they were the first ones to say yes. And I mean, we have a good team that, you know, we were persistent behind it. And I think it's when they watch the trailers, you're just like, never see something like this before. Like, people bring local stuff, but you never bring like something like this. And then we tell them the demographic is kids, is teens and stuff like that. And it was like, wow, this is real good. And so that's how the conversation started. And they basically went with it. And from there going with it, Movie Town automatically came on board. And
so Caribbean Cinemas logged in first.
Yeah.
Then Movie Town, and of course Estate 101.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. Lots of special effects and stuff inside there too.
Yeah, definitely.
All that was done local?
Local.
Amazing.
Everything that you see in this film is done locally.
All the rendering, everything.
All the rendering, everything. Every single thing.
Yeah.
The locations, the editing, the filming, everything was done locally. And that's the great thing about it.
I want to ask Aaliyah, again, your character, Rachel. Is there any experiences from your life you were able to draw from to bring Rachel in the movie to life?
Well, Rachel is a 16-year-old girl, and she basically is going through the same struggle that any regular, average teenager would go through. She's a bit shy, she's a bit timid, she doesn't have much friends either. So you're taking that and then you're pairing it with her trying to discover herself, discovering she has these powers and trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life. I mean, that's something we've all gone through. It's just with the character, she just has powers to add to that. But it's more of a, I don't want to say soul searching, but just figuring out what she wants to do with her life with these powers that she has. Her father is an alcoholic, her mom died, so that is another added pressure to her as well. But for me, drawing my personal background from the character, it's just more average teenage stuff. You know, not having too many friends, being shy, having a little acne. You know, not wearing too much makeup. We try to make the character as authentic as possible as a regular 16-year-old girl.
Fantastic. What's the general feedback, Ansel, when people take in the movie?
Nah, it's good. I mean, it came out yesterday. I was surprised that people went on a Thursday now.
Yeah.
You know, and people went and they sent us pictures. I was like, hey, they enjoy it. I was like, wow, you know. So the general feedback is good. You know, I think people are excited to see something different, to see something that they never seen before. I remember one person comment and it was like, whoa, this is like Hollywood. I ain't hating it, but this was real unexpected now. And I was like, yeah, it's unexpected because, you know, it's not a custom seeing it now. You know, so it's good. It's good.
Plans in place for any productions in the near future, Ansel?
Yeah, man. This is just the beginning.
That's right.
This is just the beginning. We have a lot more productions coming. We really just want to show Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the world that we could do the same thing that Hollywood did. May not have the budget like Hollywood, but we could tell the same stories from our perspective. You know, from people that look like us, talk like us. Locations is very important.
Yes.
So anybody watching it would be like, so we say Memorial Park, and somebody could say, hey, this is the promenade, or this is this Independence Square. We want to use that during our production. So there's a lot more coming.
I mean, using the platform to tell our stories. I mean, whether it's a sci-fi story, whether it's a love story, whether it's a horror feature film, the fact is, people enjoy, we as Trinbagonians and by extension the Caribbean, we enjoy seeing ourselves.
Exactly.
Again, let's take in that trailer one more time before we wrap things up. Anywhere we can go online to get more details?
Obviously. Yes, you could go on social medias, Network GT or GT Network, or it have Magnolia Superhero. So you can see it there. Also, too, if you're not doing anything Saturday, which is tomorrow, we have a red carpet event at Trin City Mall for 3:30 p.m.
Fantastic.
Right, where people will come, they'll get to meet the cast and just vibe and take pictures and, you know, we go and watch
Hollywood style.
Yeah.
That's right. Bringing it right there to Trin City. Ansel and Aaliyah, thanks so much for the time and for coming out this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Congrats on the movie Magnolia. It's out in cinemas. Again, we'll leave you with the trailer. Take it in as we support everything local. We come back after the break with Tedison John.
In Capernaum, heroes are called the ancient name, Magnolia.
Magnolia?
Magonolia the Movie, January 12th at Estate 101, Movie Town, Caribbean Cinemas 8.